to hook you up with sports, of course, news from outside the sports arena. Good morning and welcome once again. Outside the arena, reloaded, we're looking at news from the larger society. And this morning we can tell you that the total number of confirmed cases of coronavirus in Nigeria has now surpassed the 50,000 mark. Although the nation has recorded lower numbers of infections recently, the figure witnessed a sudden jump up last night with the discovery of 593 more COVID-19 cases. In its latest update on the disease, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, which is the agency saddled with the responsibility of compiling figures, reported that these new cases have now put the total number of infections, confirmed infections, at 50,488. The cases were recorded in 15 states plus the FCT, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. Of the new cases reported, Plateau took the lead for the first time with 186 more infections. It was trailed closely by Lagos, which had 172. 62 new cases were recorded respectively in the FCT, and others are Oyo State with 27, Delta 25, Rivers 20, Ondo 19, Edo State 18, Kaduna 17, Enugu 12, Akwa Ibom recorded 10 new cases, Ogun had 7, Abia 6, Gombe 6, Kano 3, and Osun State 3 new cases. Group Managing Director of the Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation, Mele Kyari, has assured that the Nigeria Petroleum Development Company will scale up its production to 500,000 barrels of crude oil per day in the next 2 years to meet domestic consumption. Speaking at a facility tour of the gas handling facility in Olobo, Benin City on Wednesday, Kyari said that the NPDC was currently producing 260,000 barrels per day as against 136,000 barrels per day it produced 1 year ago. According to Kyari, this is a very magnificent level of growth in any upstream company. He added that the NNPC was working with the NPDC to hit the set target. Kyari assured that the Olobo plant, when completed in October, would have the importation of LPG as Nigeria was blessed with gas and other petroleum resources. Taraba State government has resolved to synergize with the relevant security operatives and traditional rulers to tackle insecurity in the state. Chairman of the Association of Local Government Chairmen, Bala Bako, said this at the end of an emergency meeting with the chairman of the 16 local government areas of Taraba State. The meeting held in Jalingo, the state capital. At the meeting, the chairman resolved to introduce a platform for the promotion of peaceful coexistence. Part of the resolution by the LG bosses is to further strengthen the National Youth Service Corps activities of the NYC in their council areas by rewarding outstanding corps members at the end of each service year. The COVID-19 pandemic was one of the issues discussed at the meeting, and it was agreed that the local governments would partner with the primary healthcare agency to establish mobilization and sensitization committees at the ward and local government levels for effective awareness and advocacy campaigns. Outside the arena on Sports Radio 88.9 Bila FM. Let's also inform you that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, says it has launched an investigation into the activities of the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Godswill Akpabio, and the acting managing director of the Niger Delta Development Commission, Professor Kemba Dukumo Ponde. The EFCC also said this is an invitation letter addressed to a group, a foundation for true freedom and good governance led by activist Deji Adeyanju. The letter signed by the head of economic governance section, Adebayo Adeniyi, dated August 14, 2020, is titled Requests for investigation of Godswill Akpabio, Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, and Professor Daniel Kondeh, acting MD NDDC, over corruption allegations of diversion of public funds. In the letter, the FCC revealed that it was indeed probing the NDDC and called on Adeyanju to come clarify some allegations. The leadership of the NDDC is currently being probed by the National Assembly for allegedly mismanaging 80 billion naira. 88.9 Villa FM. Let's go to that part when we talk, when we ask you a simple question and you contribute via the phone. We're talking about parenting this morning. It's commonly said in many climes that when you spare the rod, you're spoiling the child indirectly. Spare the rod and spoil the child. That's what we're looking at this morning. Is this the justification for the use of corporal punishment in parenting? You spare the rod and you spoil the child. What works for you? Do you flog your child? Do you beat your child? Spare the rod and spoil the child. Does it mean that if you don't beat your child, the child would be a spoiled child at the end of the day? What works for you? In schools, in your homes, do you beat your child? We're looking at corporal punishment this morning. Is it a justification for the use? Is it a justification? I'm talking about this phrase, spare the rod and spoil the child. Some children get flogged when they commit offenses. Some others are still pampered. Some others are spoken to. What is your situation? 0700-000889. Those are the numbers to call this morning to be outside the arena, to be a part of outside the arena. We're looking at outside the arena. It is reloaded. It is right here on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Spare the rod and spoil the child. What does this mean for you? Is this a sensible justification for the use of canes, for the use of whips, for the use of koboko, the use of punishment, corporal punishment in parenting? We're looking outside the arena this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Sunday.
Sunday, spare the rod and spoil the child. What works for you? Do you flog your child?
Yeah, I flog my child when they do wrong and they correct themselves.
You still flog them?
Yeah?
I don't understand you. Do you flog your child?
Spare the rod. If you spare the rod, you spoil the child. When you flog a child, you understand? Let the child know that this is not right. I'll give you an example now. I have a daughter of 1 year and 8 months. The daughter normally will anywhere. You understand? And then came, I said, my daughter, we on your phone. You know a child. You now see that they play something. But one day, her mother flogged her. Since then, till now, anytime she want to win, she'll go to the pool. If she want to poo, she will say, I want to poo. She'll go to the pool. You will say, Aya, you will direct Aya, go to your pool. She'll go to the pool. Now, my wife didn't flog her. What will happen? And when I have, and when you spare the rod, you spare the child. So I was flogging anytime, didn't give child correction. For sometimes he pamper, sometimes he let them know that this is what makes me to flog you. They will take correction. That's my take on that.
Thank you very, very much for that contribution. We're still outside the arena, and we're looking at that popular saying. Some say, spare the rod and spoil the child. Some say it's an instruction even from the Bible. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Is this a sensible justification for the use of punishment in parenting? Where do you belong? Do you beat your child? Are you a guardian? Are you a parent? Talk to me this morning. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Benjamin.
Benjamin, let's hear you.
You see, spare the rod and spoil the child. You see, even
Bible confirms it. Only Ayamode ni Wiwa. Passion, Nafinja.
Okay.
So beating the child will not kill the child. It will only model the child in the correct way, in the way it should go.
So
are you
saying,
teach a child in the way it should? Yes, now
you
yes.
saying that every child that became bad was not flogged, and every child that became good was flogged?
No, you see, Anthony, we use this thing alternatively. And there are sometimes, it's not all the time that when a child do something wrong, you flog it. It's not all the time. But there are some things that at a particular time the child will do, you need to flog the child to correct.
Growing up, were you flogged by your parents?
Of course, many times, uncountable times, we were flogged by our parents when we do something bad, and I can assure you, it model us into what we are today. Okay. So beating the child will not kill the child. It will only allow the child.
Are you a parent now? Are you a parent now?
Not yet a parent.
But when you become a parent, you intend to flog your child?
Yes, when it's not bad, you flog him. Thank you.
Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 FM. We're looking at a popular saying. They say it in Nigeria, and they say it overseas as well. Spare the rod and spoil the child. Is it a justification for punishment of parenting? Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Yes, my name is Oluwafemi.
Oluwafemi, first of all, are you a parent, a guardian?
Yes, please. A parent.
Do you flog your child or your children?
Well, in this, I love this topic so much, but the scripture says wisdom is profitable to direct. If you flog the child to an extent, the child develops an antibody and becomes hooligan if you're not careful. So parents should be very careful and apply wisdom. Sometimes it might demand you flogging a child, then you just call the child to order. But from a little one, from age 1 to 5, their brain is just developing. So sometimes you can't talk to that child. You have to take your case and flog lightly to correct the wrong thing.
Did you say flog lightly?
Lightly, yes.
Okay.
if you flog a child too much, the child will develop an antibody and become something else.
Were you flogged growing up?
Of course, definitely, several times.
But have you been flogging your children now?
Well, I am a teacher. I teach in no contact policy school. And I can see there are good children in that school and there are spoiled children in that school. And that doesn't mean...
In your school, do you flog children?
We don't flog children. We talk to them.
In my own school,
punish them.
When I was in primary school and secondary school, we were flogged.
Yes, I was flogged too. I was flogged several times.
Okay. Thank you very much. We're looking at flogging. We're looking at sparing the rod and spoiling the child. Some schools these days, you can't even flog the child. If you flog that child gets home, the father and the mother will come and it will be venom. We were flogged. Even SS3 they were still flogging us. Those days going to school. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, sir. This is Shino speaking.
Okay, Shino.
I think it's a good thing actually, but then I think when the child should be flogged, should not be all the time. Because when you flog the child all the time, we get used to it, and it may not easily be corrected through that. So that is the way I look at it.
Okay.
Because example like my own child now, okay, whenever he has done something wrong and maybe he keep on doing it repeatedly, I used to flog him a lot, and I discovered that that flogging has now actually helped him to change.
What do you use to flog your child? Cane, belt, whip? What do you use?
I use cane.
How many strokes?
Okay, well, now, whenever I want to flog him, what happened now? If we ask the mother or ask me, how many? How many are you going to do? That's the first thing we ask. That's the first question.
How old is he? 10 years.
He's
10 now.
now.
Okay.
So that they have money. So when they have money, so it's not. So I think it's actually good proper policy. But then I think we should also try to make sure that we teach the children the way of the Lord, and then we should also lead by example. The parents are very important. So that is the way I look at it. So it's not the best solution actually, but then it's good to use care on them, but it's not the best. It's not the solution.
Okay, thank you very, very much. We're still outside the arena, and we're looking at corporal punishment. Spare the rod and spoil the child. How many times have you heard that expression? Spare the rod and spoil the child. Literally means that if you don't beat the child becomes a spoiled child. Is it a justification, this expression? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is John Dark on the line.
Okay, John Dark.
Yeah, I'm a parent, and I would also like to contribute to this program.
Okay.
Yes, it is true. It's true. Even Bible confirmed it. Spoil the rod and spoil the child. But what is going on these days? Parents tend to overdo it.
You mean
so
the
much
flogging?
so that the child.
You mean the flogging?
Yes. So yes.
Do you flog?
So much so
What about you? Do you flog your child?
I flog my child, but that is only when it becomes absolutely necessary to flog that child.
Is it absolutely necessary?
If the child does something very, very bad or egregious, I tend to apply my king, and the child will know that I'm very serious by flogging him.
Okay,
like my child, like my son.
Pause a little, John Dark. Pause a little. I've seen parents that have problems or give problems to schools and teachers who flog children. Are you like that?
Well, I will not blame. I'm a little bit like that. The reason is this. These days, it is best to report a child misdemeanor to the parents. Let the parents be the one to flog the child. But if you leave it in the hands of another person, there is this concern that this person might just be beating your child unnecessarily. You understand? Like my son.
I need to also find out, during your time as a primary school student or a secondary school student, were you ever flogged?
Very much. We are from the same contemporary now.
Did your parents take offense?
No. That I went to public school, by the way. And that thing is very rampant in public school. Yes, in fact, in most cases, I was beaten because of mistaken identity. Most of them are offenses that I did not commit, and I took all those things to heart. But as a grown-up man now, I have been able to let them go.
So
I later realized that
now, in summary, that if you flog the child, that child becomes good, and if you don't flog the child becomes bad. Is that how it works?
If you like I said, flogging it will get to a particular extent of the offense that child commit when you apply flogging. And there is another factor to this. It also depends on the attitude of that child. There are some child that like to they would like to offend their parents. Even while flogging them, they will be laughing at you, running away from you. But there are also another child that once you flog them, they take correction. In fact, they have that self-discipline inside them. Maybe they took after the character of their father or their mother. But once you flog them, they will take correction. Okay. You understand? But, Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that contribution. We are looking at that maxim, that expression, that phrase, spare the rod and spoil the child. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Johnson.
Okay.
When man begins to be wiser than God, a lot of knowledge begins to occur. You can see in the Bible. Even when they wanted to, they think that they can build others to meet God. Then God confused them. Now, the Bible says, take the rod and take the child. But most people are now saying, God, them not do this. And definitely, if you look at the European, the outside world now, you see, their children are wayward. Even some people that have their children, they are bringing them to Africa to learn the African culture. Now, you see, if you want to beat a child, you don't do it in anger, and you do it lightly, but not all the time, so that the child will know they will be corrected. Like one of my child now, if he commit an offense, I will just bring out the cane, not to beat him up. Seeing the cane enough, you will see his attitude. So you know that he has repented, so you have to leave. You now warn him. But the other one, there is another, that one. If you don't beat him, he will retain on your intelligence.
Is that one older or younger?
Whether you do.
How old is that child?
The one that will be on your intelligence, that one is 6. The other one that one is around 4.
Okay.
So,
are they boys? Are they boys?
They are boys. So you can beat them until they are around 12. After 12 years, you can begin. Although as you see them, you talk to them, then you draw them, you let them realize, but not with anger and must be lightly, not to inflicting pain. Just for them to realize what they have done. Then when they give certain age, they now understand words. They begin to talk to them, correct them, put them in the way of the Lord, and they will everything together to make them better.
Okay.
But if you just leave them, they just be like the American that are doing all sorts of vices around.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll see if we can squeeze in one final call before we go. So good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Mr. Faro Kaso.
Okay.
Thank you. I want you to do. I want to contribute on this issue of flogging.
Yes. Spanking. Go on.
So, sometimes it's not always good to flog them, because like my own daughter, because of I will always flog her. So whenever she commits something, seeing me alone, she will just give me a distance. So even if I don't want to beat her, even when I'm saying, come, let me know what happened, she will come closer to me. So I find out that sometimes it's not always good to beat them. You talk to them, but you can't beat them to just go like that. Sometimes when they commit, you beat them, you flog them, you let them know, so that next time they will not get to that level again. So that's my take on it.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. Very, very topical issue. When you flog your child, don't abuse your child in the name of punishment. There's no need to flog the child 24 lashes, 50 lashes. That has become child abuse. We start using whip, 4 mouths, 15 mouths, 10 mouths. It becomes child abuse. Do it with moderation. My name is Anthony Bekeder. We've looked outside the arena, and that's the size of the show this morning. There will be a fresh package, same time, same station, Sports Radio 88.9 FM. In the meantime, we'll go for a break. When we come back, we'll go navigate with ID Enang. Don't touch it. The action is right here on Sports Radio 88.9 FM.
Check it out, y'all. And the scores! Alright, that was pretty good.
Thriller FM, always on the ball.
Get motivated, get inspired, get lifted, get involved. Transform your potential to make that decision today. Corporate Shepherds presents Navigates with ID, airing weekdays on this station at 11:55 a.m. For updates, please follow ID on Twitter and Instagram at IDNang.
This is Navigate with ID, brought to you by Corporate Shepherds.
Welcome, my dear friends, to